I use the Chrome web browser. I recommend you use it too because of the developer or dev tools. To access the developer tools, just right click anywhere on any site, scroll down and hit inspect element. So here are the developer tools, and other browsers have them too. I just like Chrome's developer tools. And basically what it's showing is all the code used to create this site. So here we have HTML, maybe some JavaScript, and then over here some CSS. And HTML is basically making up the structure of the website. So saying, put a picture here, put a title here, and then the CSS is styling it. So it's saying, color this button that color these words that color. So HTML is kind of like if we were building a house, the structure of the house that you build first with the metal beams and such, and then CSS is styling the house. So we're going to paint this wall red and all that kind of thing. And so yeah, that's basically what HTML and CSS are. And the developer tools lets us see what code is used to generate this site. So I could look at the HTML that was used for a certain section and look at the CSS that was used. So for instance, let's say I want to see, I'm just roaming the internet and I see a button that I like, and I'm like, oh, I like that color. I want to see what color they used. So I can right click it, hit inspect element, and so now we can see it's highlighted right here. This is the HTML used, saying put a button here, and then over here we have the CSS for this highlighted section. So if we scroll down, here are the colors. So if I were to uncheck this, look what happens. That color's gone. Uncheck the border color changes. So if I were to turn those off, that's what it would look like. And if I want this color, so I can just go in here and Command C and copy it, and now I can use it wherever I want. So it's cool for roaming the internet. You see something you like, you can inspect element and get a feel for what HTML or CSS was used, sometimes even JavaScript. And I mean, it's also good for testing out things on your own website or debugging. So let's say I want to see, what would my website look like if this button was blue? Well, in here, I'll just type in blue, change the border color to blue. Oops. And there you go. Now, right away, I can see what it looks like to be blue. So it makes it really fast when you're just testing out different things like that. You can just change it right in the developer tools. And then when you hit refresh, all the changes you made are gone. So they're not permanent. It's just something that is on there until you hit refresh or go to a different page. And you can also do something called device mode. So if I click on this toggle device mode and ask me to hit refresh, it will show me what my website looks like on a smaller screen. So right here it has it's emulating the iPhone 6. So I can see what my website will look on here, so I can make sure it looks good and stuff. And I can change this to all different types of devices, Samsung Note 3, BlackBerry. So yeah, this is also a great tool for testing out how your website will look on smaller devices. So in a nutshell, let's toggle back to regular things out here. In a nutshell, that's what the developer tools are, and it might be a little bit complicated, so you don't have to use it, but just know that it's there, and if you do see the need, then there you go. It's just another great resource for web development.